In your vote, the Libertarian candidate for president says voters deserve more than two choices for that office. Chase Oliver met with supporters right here in Indianapolis this week. He sat down with News 8's government reporter, Garrett Bergquist.
Chase Oliver is from Atlanta, Georgia. He started out in politics protesting against the Iraq War. We covered a very wide range of topics in our discussion, including immigration and abortion.
Well, I call our platform a 21st century Ellis Island. The reason being is that 40% of Americans can trace a relative that came to this country through Ellis Island in the 19th and 20th centuries during the last great migration wave. And during that time, folks came to our shores, they declared who they were, went through a health check, and if everything was good to go, they were allowed to come into this country. And so that is what we need to be doing at our southern border, is streamlining the process. If you want to come here to this country to work, come declare who you are, to a background check, to a health check, and then if you're good to go, be given a visa to get to work, and let the market dictate where labor needs to go and where the jobs are.
You said that we should end restrictions on abortions before viability, and that's the exact wording on your website. Would you push for a federal law to that end?
Yes, I believe that body autonomy and medical privacy should allow an individual to make that choice for themselves, and it should be determined by the most local government possible, which is your own self-governance. But we have to have the conditions to protect people's privacy rights and medical freedom to allow them to make that very difficult decision. And I'm not going to want to make that decision for anyone. I don't think any government bureaucrat should be making that decision up to the point of viability. And post-viability, in those very rare instances, it should be a doctor that determines whether the health or life of the mother is at risk, not a government board who has to investigate these things. I just think that that is the place for that kind of decision making, that there's no room for government in that very, very private choice that you should be allowed to have.
You can see much more of our conversation this Sunday on All Indiana Politics. It airs at 9:30 in the morning, right here on Wish TV. I'm Garrett Bergquist for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.